Starting YouTube videos has got to be one of the most awkward things I've ever done in my life. In this video, I'm going to tell you about my favorite ways to conceal carry as a girl. A lot of times when I talk about anything firearms related, I'm always like, if it's good for a guy, it's good for a girl. But when it comes to concealed carrying, I have to say it's very different concealed carrying as a woman versus a man because our clothes are so different. Everything we use is different. Unless you're going to wear men's clothing, you have to really kind of like readjust for carrying as a woman. So if you have ever seen me online, 99% of the time, you know I'm in these leggings. These are leggings from Vakandi apparel. They have belt loops, and this allows you to wear an actual real gun belt. This gun belt is from NEXBELT. This way you can either appendix carry, which is what I do a lot, and then I wear a shirt over it, or if I'm carrying outside the waistband, either way, you want to be using a real gun belt so you can be sturdy, and having those belt loops allows you to do that. Obviously, pockets are awesome too. They have skirts, capris, leggings, jeggings, all kinds of stuff. So that's kind of my go-to for conceal carrying. Okay, but what if I want to conceal carry in these sweatpants or dress pants or a micro mini skirt or anything like that that's just different from my normal everyday leggings wear? Well, this is probably one of my favorite solutions. This is called the Comfort Concealment Belt. You almost like have to get your hands on it to really understand the fabric and like what it's made of, but it's extremely sturdy. And then this end part here has like this stretchy, super strong Velcro made to be used with a real Kydex holster. You're never going to see me telling you that it's okay to carry with like fabric or pockets or any of that. That's super unsafe. So anytime I'm telling you to carry, it's with a Kydex holster. I think that's what we're doing nowadays. When I wear it with sweatpants, I actually put it underneath my sweatpants. So I'll put the Comfort Concealment Belt kind of low. I'm actually able to take my sweatpants up over and wear the gun underneath the sweatpants. I usually will use a really small firearm for that. I also used to use the Comfort Concealment Belt under crop tops. So I would wear like a loose fitting crop top to like here, and I would put the Comfort Concealment here. And then it would just be a very high draw. Since inserting things into my body, I no longer am able to draw like that for obvious reasons. But depending on your size, you might be able to do that. So that's something I used to really love to do. I also love comfort concealment for like dress pants or other things that just are not going to have belt loops in them. It just makes it very easy to conceal, and this is extremely safe. I've done jumping jacks and somersaults, and the firearm has been able to stay safe and secure. Okay, so I love to push boundaries and find solutions for everything all the time. So what if you want to wear a dress like this and still conceal carry? Well, it's not going to happen in this dress, but I do have a couple bag carries that I really like. Bag carries, I tended to stay away from because I want to be able to draw quickly and I don't want to be like trying to unzip a bag. But I found two solutions that I think are very interesting, and I can still draw and be on target in a second. So we love that. Neither of them are perfect, but I've kind of made some adjustments. So the first one is this 945 Industries bag. I like to get kind of a snug fit because I want to be able to draw without looking down at my bag. So that while looking up, I know exactly where to pull. I don't have to like look down and see where to pull. Speaking of that, this bag comes with just this little tab part. This part I've added on. So I found that when I was just dry firing and practicing, to pull a tab and just kind of grab it like that just wasn't fast and efficient and just didn't work for me. So I added this part, and that works a lot better for me. I can just easily pull very quickly. So as you can see, whenever you pull, the bag just rips open, and right inside you have a Velcroed holster. So that's where I'll pull from. And this is just like, you have to practice this all the time in muscle memory, and that draws really, really fast. So just make sure to practice with this. And then I also suggest adding this extra pull tab. Some things I don't like about this bag is it's not comfortable. This strap is just, if you wear this for hours, It's not my fave. Also, the pockets are like so. The size of the bag is perfect. Absolutely love it. The only thing I don't like about this is you can't just buy a bag from them. You have to buy a bag and a holster. So in theory, every gun that you would use, you're gonna have to buy a new bag and a new holster. And I just think that's a little silly. I don't love the way that this holster kind of like moves on here. It's not just all the way attached. I don't know. You can't really see it. Anyway, it could be better. I wish that there was an attachment on here that you could use your holster that you already had. So if you could just take this holster that I already have, put it in there, it would work a lot better because I like this holster better. The holsters that they come with are like fine. And the draw is fine. But if that holster was just a little bit more stiff and didn't have that movement, here, look, I'll show you. See that? That kind of like falls in the bag a little bit. So your draw just isn't perfect every time. And I like it to be perfect. So it's good, not perfect. What if I don't want to look like a tactical bro when I'm walking around? Obviously, for girls that care about fashion at all, this dress does not go with this bag. So this is a new product and I'm so excited about. Haven't used it yet. I'm still just dry firing. So I have a lot of practice to do with this. It's called Cakes Concealed Carry. See, it's so new, I don't even remember the name of it. Where you can just rip and then go ahead and draw. So this one, I was very sad. My firearm does not fit in it. This is also Velcro. So I was like, oh, it's great. I already have a Velcro holster. And then I got it and my gun is just like incy weensy too big. And it's my own fault. Their website was absolutely correct. I just have all these extra things on my firearm that made it just slightly not fit. Now, it does come with one of these. These are made to just hold a firearm. And I'm never going to tell you ever to use these. These are not safe. You need a Kydex holster. But so on my Bodyguard 2.0, the holster is so small that I can actually just slip the holster in there and it holds onto this. And this is what every single concealed carry bag company should do. They should have something like this. This should probably be a little stiffer and these should probably be a little longer that your existing holsters can fit into, because it is just insane to me that we are supposed to buy a new holster for every bag. If I then can just take a piece like this, which needs to be modified a little bit, and slip my holster into it, the holster I already have, so I'm not spending another however much money on a new holster for every single bag, I think that would be perfect. I did find somebody that makes something like this, so I don't have one yet, I've just ordered it. So I will give that information below. I did use it because a friend has it and it's literally perfect. And it's something that every single bag manufacturer should carry because it's just absolutely ridiculous that we should be getting new holsters for every bag. That's insane. We should be taking the holster that we already like and we use for our appendix carry and slipping it into the bag. Anyway, I've done that here. This bag is awesome. There are also little, you can kind of see them right here. They're little elastics for mags or anything else you'll need to hold in there, which I love. Never seen that in a bag either. Usually everything is supposed to be just like falling around in there, which is obviously not cool. This also comes with a pocket in the back and a pocket in the front. I'm super excited for this because this looks cute. This does not look like I'm concealed carrying at all. Okay, so this is my favorite stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll link everything below. Just to let you know, I am not paid by any of these companies. Zero. This is just stuff that works for me. In fact, every single one of these companies I found by researching, purchasing the items, and then falling in love with them and reaching out and getting a code to give you guys a discount. And I make no money from any of them. I just give you a discount. I am not here peddling wares. I love you all.